Are you serious? Are you serious? 1,000 gas stations now out of gas. This is Wednesday morning. The Biden administration has just told us that maybe the gas pipeline will be operational by Friday evening. Where do we go for the next 3 days with the largest artery of gasoline that flows from Texas to New York and supplies so many states along the way? Where do we go from here? I got some unbelievable information for you. I want to share it with you, but it's certainly becoming a major crisis. And all of this because of ransomware. This is becoming a very, very suspicious situation that people are starting to wonder. I will say this. Don't freak out. Don't start aging early. Just calm down. Americans are going crazy. And here's why. It's been revered by ancient cultures for its anti-aging and weight loss properties. And now, more than ever, the world is trying to pick this up. The problem with typical store-bought turmeric, however, is that they can cut corners with low-quality turmeric, and often they throw in some other filler ingredients, and you just don't get what your body needs. This is why I love, by BioTrust, www.agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. It uses an industry-leading turmeric extraction. They've sold over 1.5 million bottles of this, and this turmeric in these capsules are 46 times more effective than all the turmeric you can buy and eat in your food. You can't even get enough turmeric spice to put on your food to absorb what your body really needs to help cut down on the aging process. Why don't you start aging with Paul? Go to www.agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. If you do, you can save 51% off the price if you go to this link. Go in the description, though. Click on the link in my description, www.agewithpaul.com. I really want you to have that because I think you deserve a quality life. Thank you, beautiful story, for putting that up there. I see Michelle Davis is here, and so is beautiful story. And thank you guys for jumping in on this live, spontaneous broadcast. Now, here's the deal: 1,000 gas stations are out of gas. I'm not creating a panic. I didn't create the problem. Why in the world and how in the world? First of all, why did the Biden administration cancel the Keystone pipeline in the first place? And then secondly, how does a ransomware attack on the largest pipeline in the United States, how does that shut that down last Friday afternoon? And here we are Wednesday morning, it's still not working. We were told it'd be working by Sunday evening. Then we were told for sure it'd be working Monday evening. And now on Wednesday morning, we have 1,000 gas stations out of gas and many more before the day is over. Matter of fact, I have a report for you that might blow. Oh, by the way, and there's 1,000 rockets have been flying from Gaza into Israel. 1,000 gas stations out of gas and 1,000 rockets have been fired from Gaza into Israel. Is there something going on here prophetically? Well, let me tell you what's going on with the gas. According to reports, 71% of all the gas stations in Charlotte, North Carolina, are out of gas. They're experiencing shortages of a biblical proportion of fuel after this cyber attack on the major pipeline last week. And Charlotte is one of several cities now in North Carolina that are experiencing massive gas shortages. According to Gas Buddy, which tracks the gas prices across the country, 78% North Carolina, 78% of Greenville, North Carolina, Spartansburg, North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina, Anderson, North Carolina have no gasoline. 4 major cities in North Carolina, 78% out of gas. Raleigh, Durham, 72% of the gas stations have no gas. Charlotte, North Carolina, 71% of the gas stations have no gas. Greenville and New Bern and Washington, North Carolina, 69% of the gas stations have no gas. And Norfolk, Portsmouth, Newport, 65% of the gas stations have no gas. It is a major crisis now in North Carolina, and it will be felt now in more states than that. Matter of fact, we have reports that there is a ton of gas stations out of gas, also in South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, parts of Texas, and about half or more of the state of Florida is extremely short on gasoline. Also, Tennessee is experiencing it, but it will spread. The Northeast is okay right now because Biden's all the gas that was in the pipeline, he went ahead and said, release all of the gas in the pipeline, just send it all to New York and let us use it up here in the Northeast. But that, of course, drained all of the southern states early. And so that's why the crisis has already begun down here. Now, here's the question. We were told on Sunday night that the pipeline would be working. It wasn't. We were told Monday night for sure the pipeline would be working. It wasn't. We were told, now we're being told that this coming Friday night that the pipeline will be working, providing that it meets all federal regulations. Well, what's that? And so what caused it in the first place? And the word we're getting was that it was Russia, Russia, Russia. We've been here before. I think we were here before, maybe not on gasoline, but we've heard this term, Russia, Russia, Russia. And also, there are more issues than just gasoline and what's going to happen to America, because as this is, it's like it's splitting the country in half of lack of gas. Also, Joe Biden is talking about the only way to solve the Israeli problem is a two-state solution. You go watch my video I just did on the app. I just did a video on the app that fully, it's a 7-minute video. It's on my app. Go right now. I did 3 last night. I just did 1 this morning. This is a huge one. Reports coming out of Washington about the situation in Israel, according to the Biden administration. Now, let me tell you something else that's happening. With all this going on, also, there are earthquakes that are beginning to rock the world. We just had a 6.7. It was a 6.8. It's now a 6.7. And Maritunas, or in the Reunion region, this is between Madagascar and, if you went all the way straight across to Indonesia, but it's closer to Madagascar than Indonesia, but it's still quite a ways even from Madagascar. It's in the middle of the ocean there, has had a major, major earthquake, 6.7 on the Richter scale. And there is tsunami warnings in effect. Now, this just happened in the last 25 minutes. It's not the only place that the earth is shaking and quaking. We've seen a 5.4 earthquake earlier in Papua New Guinea. We also know that there was a 4.7 in Zembla, which is over in way over there. That's close to the same area. Actually, no, Zembla is way, way north of Russia. I mean, we're way up there. 4.9 Indonesia, 4.9 Albania. Also 3.7 the coast of Oregon in the Cascadia subduction zone. We don't need that. 5.7 over in the Philippines. 4.9 in Japan. 5.6 in El Salvador. 5.3 Peru. 5.9 El Salvador. So it's getting very, very powerful shakes here. 4.8 earthquake up in Alaska. 4.6 in the Philippines. And then boom, we've just had a major quake. 6.7 over in Reunion region there off the coast of Madagascar, but it's a very powerful quake right on that fault line. So we've got these issues are happening. 1,000 rockets have been fired out of Israel. 1,000 gas stations are out of gas in America, and a 6.7 earthquake hitting there out in the ocean there. But it's has created a tsunami warning, especially for Madagascar and parts of Africa. But we'll keep an eye and see what's going to happen there. All these things are happening simultaneously. And so I just did another app. Now, some of you may not have my app. You need to get it. The new Apocalypse Watch. The new Apocalypse Watch. Click on the link that they're going to put in the chat room for you and go subscribe to the app, okay? And when you do, you're going to get access to unbelievable amounts of data, not just the videos I do, which I did 3 last night that people are saying are the best I've ever done. I'm showing you footage. I now have the ability to show footage and more lengthier videos on the app. Soon I'll be able to go live on the app with exclusive uncensored videos. Right now I can do all kinds of uncensored videos now, and I'm starting to get longer links on them. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. I couldn't do it if you hadn't supported me to give me the ability to get that done and get these softwares adjusted. Let me tell you what's happening. I'm going to go to my app right now on my phone real quick. You can have it on your phone. You can have it on your computer. Once you buy the app, it's good for your phone, your computer, your iPad, every device you have in your house. You can use it on. So that we spent the extra money to get that for you for your convenience. Now, here's what's going on. Here's my app on my phone. It's the new Apocalypse Watch. And I'm just going to click right here on hour number 3. And we have 46. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Okay. You see a bunch of links. It's hard to see, isn't it? I see that. Okay. If I tilt it, or you see all the links, 46 different links just on hour number 3 alone. For instance, watch Fauci's epic throwdown with Rand Paul. Putin calls for de-escalation in Israel. Liz Cheney's been removed from her position in the House of Representatives by the other Republican lawmakers, and on and on and on. Dozens of Republicans starting to form a new party. Anti-Biden billboard angers locals. All kinds of stuff. Okay, that's just hour number 3. 46 articles. And if you go back to the app and click on, let's say, hour number 4, so you just click right there, hour number 4. Boom. 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We have 27 articles that have make reference to this area where it talks about all kinds of different things just on that hour, okay? So you can go around the clock clicking on the different hours, getting all the different information. I think in hour number 10, which is breaking news. No, that's hurricanes and all that. Okay. Hour number 11 is breaking news. Yeah, 88 different articles just on the hour number 11. It's the 11th hour. It's the breaking news. I want you to get this. But besides all this great info that my son Bart Begley puts together for you for this app, hit the video section. Okay, hit the video section. So if you go up at the top, see those 3 little dots? You click right there on those 3 little dots, and there's a list comes up. You may not see it, and it says video. There's a list of categories here. Click on the video section, and then once you do click on the video, then boom, a list of videos come available for you. These are all exclusive. These are all uncensored, unedited, right, hard hitting the truth. And I just did one about 5 minutes ago, and last night I did 3 of them. And I did one the day before that, and all of them hard hitting. You need to see what's going on. This will help you stay on top of what's happening. I'm going to use every tool I can. The webinars, the television broadcasts, the daily programming, the YouTube videos, the Patreon. We got some Patreons coming up later tonight. The app, everywhere we can get you information. that we can help you. And then, of course, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's all about getting people saved and informing the believers of these end times. And I think it's very, very important. I think it's very important what's going on. So please stay focused on it. Get the app, and get Patreon and stay totally informed of what's going on. We're living in the end times. 1,000 gas stations are out of gas and 1,000 rockets fired into Israel. What's next? A 6.7 earthquake? Yes. What's next? 1,000 meteorites? A meteor storm? Mike from Around the World will be my guest tomorrow night. And the question's going to be, he wants to talk about time dilation. Is he because he's saying we're about ready to run out of time? And oh, by the way, tonight I'll be co-hosting over at ffctv.info. That's ffctv.info. I'll be co-hosting a live broadcast called Getting Ready here in Florida with Pastor Melvin Weddington at the Getting Ready channel, the Getting Ready broadcast. That's at ffctv.info. You'll see that tonight at 7 p.m. I'll be back with more information. I got to go get my treatments right now, and I'll be back later with more info here on YouTube. Please pray one for another. Let's get people saved. Let's get people informed. We got 1,000 gas stations in America with no gas, and the goalpost keeps moving, sort of like the way Fauci kept moving the goalpost. Now the gas goalpost is moving. 1,000 gas stations without gas, 1,000 rockets fired into Israel. What is going on? Are you serious? Are you serious?